And welcome back to another stream. Today's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be streaming the story of Genshin Impact Summer Quest this time, and it's different because I usually only stream main story content, but the summer events usually have pretty important stuff. Not to say that the other events don't have important stuff, but I mean, they usually have stuff that leads into the next region or something, right? So, might as well, and, these characters are here. I want to see how these characters interact when we find out that Sendron is still alive, or is brought back, and why is citlali here, so, yeah. I'm gonna craft some resin first, really quick. Also, if there's a little bit more background noise, if it sounds a little bit off, that's because it's really warm, so I have my fan going a little stronger. Yeah, see, I told you they'd be here. Hi, Farina. Xavier and and Shori and Farina too, and I'm wearing this up. Is this, like, because I swapped to it or what? Happy Fontanalia Festival. Oh, Hydro Archon above isn't my darling camera operator and clapper loader. Very Fontanalia Festival, very happy Fontanalia Festival to you as well. I'm guessing you came back to celebrate with us? Yep, and help out too, even though the last festival had some unexpected hiccups, making the film was still super fun. Since you're all here together like this, you must be planning on entering the competition, right? Of course, a celebration of the entertainment industry. No one who's anyone would choose to sit this one out. It only happens once a year, after all. Fontaine Fashion Week might be more my speed, but the film festival brings in a lot of orders and boosts brand recognition, so I wasn't gonna miss out either. A few new awards have been added this year too. Best Director, Best Costume Design, and Best Camera Operation. Oh, sounds like we've got work to do. Come on, tell us, what's Musketeer Pictures film gonna be about? Oh, about that. What's wrong, Xavier? What's that look? Oh man, you weren't scammed by some shady investor again, were you? No, even I'm not naive to fall for something like that again. Besides, thanks to the fine people here, Musketeer Pictures has more than enough funds to shoot without investors. And yet problems persist. Huh? What do you mean? Well, we were planning to replicate our past success and shoot a film based on a popular novel. But there are no novels trending right now. But as we were holding auditions for the female lead earlier today, a striking young mademoiselle wandered in by accident. Is it citlali or is it Columbina? Her disposition was simply ethereal, the look in her eyes somewhat melancholic. Oh, I wish she could have been there, though I felt can scarcely be put to words. That sounds like Columbina, except she doesn't really open her eyes. That sounds like she made quite the impression. You had to be there, friend, no matter where she stood. It was as if her surroundings, even the air itself, turned into the perfect shot. Guess you found your lead actress, then? Is he gonna say that's what he wants, but she isn't quite agreeing to, or what? No, quite the opposite. My script is entirely unworthy of her. I'm sure it's not that bad. If here it is, nevertheless, I couldn't help but approach the mademoiselle to ask about her background and what brought her to Fontaine. What'd she say? Sadly, she said her best friend was gone. It's Columbina. After returning to her own homeland not so long ago, she decided to visit where her friend was from to remember them better. No wonder she looked sad. Did she open her eyes for that? Yeah, but that's when it struck me. Why not cast her as the lead in a film centered around her search for this old friend? Huh? You're gonna rewrite the whole script? Is there even enough time? Isn't the prep work super complicated? We might not finish. Well, that's what I'm here for, right? Think about the difficulties we faced with the two musketeers. We had to start from scratch back then too. I'd say we're ahead of this game this time. I guess so, but... Don't worry, Paimon. Chiori and I have evaluated the proposal and we support Xavier's decision. I don't really need to start on a costume until the cast is finalized, so it's not too much extra work for me. Oh, fair mademoiselles, how can I ever thank you? Finishing the script would be a start. You know, compared to a commercial popcorn flick, I do prefer the idea of shooting a more artistic film, one that leaves a profound and lingering impact in the hearts of the audience. I agree. True trendsetters are the people who dare to go against the grain. I'll leave it to director Farina to have a vision. Honestly, though, the artistic passion of everyone at Musketeer Pictures is inspiring. Who dat? Anyway, now that we've heard so much about this lead actress, Paimon's gotta know who it is. The camera's coming up like this, like someone's walking. Hi! Oh, Kalmina, what are you doing here? Hello, I was just walking past when I heard you talking about me, so I came over. Huh? You know Miss Kalmina? Yeah. We saved her and she saved us. Of course. Wait a second. Does this mean Kalmina is the actress who inspired the whole rewrite? Xavier's reaction seems a lot more reasonable now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've just been on burnout. I still haven't finished building. Yeah. Where's your Kuhanki? Wait, so did you make the trip by yourself, Kalmbina? Or Luonatar? Yes, I mentioned how I wanted to visit other nations once things settled down in Nodcry, remember? So I went to the curatorium to ask Nefa for advice. She told me about the film festival in Fontaine and said it might be fun to visit. Oh wait, now I'm curious, actually. So the trailer showed stuff from the moon. I'm wondering, so this is a film festival. Is this summer event story gonna involve the moon, involve going to the moon? Huh. I spoke to Lama before I left too, and she thought it was a great idea to get out for a bit. It's just I received quite different travel advice from the two of them. From Nefer and Lama. Has Lama been out of Nodcry? Oh, how so? Well, Lama told me to go out and experience new things and make new friends. And Nefer said not to get scammed. What a wonderful suggestion. That's how a trip should be. What about Nefer? She said don't trust anyone. Yep, and don't talk to strangers. Yep, that sounds like her. My window is open to let the air circulate a bit, but it also means you can hear the helicopter outside, probably. I can understand that too. It shows this Nefer cares about you a great deal, Miss Columbina. Yeah, so I plan on combining their advice. All I need to do is turn strangers into friends, and then I can talk to them. That kind of makes sense, but also not. I mean, that's basically the same. Whatever. Hey, Chiori, look who's back. Happy Fontanelle Festival, you two. Oh, looks like we have a superstar in our midst. How about an autograph, big shot? Very funny. What you thinking about? All settled done? It's suddenly midday. Yep, the Duke gave his blessing and I cleared it with the Eudex. During the festival, inmates with good behavior will get a chance to spend some time on the outside. Under the stringent supervision of the Special Patrol, of course. Hi, Reedsley. Reedsley, it's been a while. Happy Fontanelle Festival. Does that mean Veronique and her brother will be at the festival? During a specific window of time, sure. I don't remember those two. I don't remember who those are. Wait, are those the ones from the ones who plotted to kill the actual perpetrator from... I kind of remember that event. What is the two musketeers? Yeah, they were trying to... not Robin Hood, but they were trying to vigilante the guy, but yeah. During a specific window of time, sure, it doesn't hurt to give the inmates something to look forward to. A little sun will do them some good, I think. This is a friend from your travels, I'm guessing? I thought I heard something along those lines. Right, we should make some introductions, huh? Shavrus, Reedsley, this is Kalmina, friend we met in Nodcry. We're not going, the moon goddess just casually strutting here. Welcome to Fontaine, Miss Kalmina. I bet the weather's been nice. I bet the weather's been quite an adjustment. Hey, wait, what are you doing? Did she just punch him? Punch. Hey. And not the good kind, I take it? He's just like, oh, we're all so confused, huh? No, I quite like it. It's a lot warmer than Not Cry. Is that just her funny way of greeting some people? Then what was the punch for? Oh, should I not have done that? The flowers that bloom here are so vibrant and people are so kind. I just want to become friends as fast as possible. You don't become friends by punching people most of the time. Most of the time. So that was meant as a gesture of friendship. Is that right, Miss Columbina? Isn't that what friends do? Once we're already friends, yeah, we can, kind of do that. Right. Might have been a bit premature in this instance, though. Your friend here is quite the character. She doesn't get out much. She doesn't have much experience with people. Yeah, because this is a first for her. Good thing we said something. You weren't seriously going to go around punching every single person in Fontaine, were you? No, just the ones I wanted to be friends with. That's not what Paimon's trying. What Paimon's trying to say is maybe keep the punches to a minimum until after you're friends with someone. If you say so. You're quite the character, Miss Columbina. So, are we friends? Of course, any friend of Volt is a friend of mine. Yeah. Punch. Times 2. Oof. Is he just saying oof? Punch. Did I just punch? Yeah. Like, how's the friend? You sure know how to pick him. He's so confused. So, Miss Columbina is the lead actress I've been hearing so much about. The whole thing about her aura is starting to make more sense. You gonna be part of the film this time too, Chevreuse? That was the plan, but now that Mr. Xavier has changed direction, I don't think I'm in quite as many scenes. It's all for the best though. Different crew asked me to help consult on some of their musket work. Oh ho, sounds like our trusty musketeer is as popular as ever. Aren't muskets like actually super inaccurate? Go from muskets to brown besses or something. I'm just going where I'm needed. I'm more than willing to help with whatever this production needs as well. Well, speaking of, would you happen to know if there are scenic locations around the court of Fontaine that other crews haven't booked? The festival's pretty popular this year, so there's not a lot left. You might just have to talk it over with other productions and see if they'll let you squeeze in here and there. I see. The navigator of the Astral Express. Having trouble finding filming location? We're gonna film inside the Fortress of Meropede instead, actually. Yeah, we made a last-minute decision to go down a different route, so the indoor locations we reserved are no longer a good fit. And it looks like all the best outdoor spots have been taken. You know, I might know a place, good views, good atmosphere, and no production team has snatched it up. That sounds perfect. Where is it? On top of the Fortress of Meropede. Or maybe on your flying boat. You want me to reveal it just like that? Come on, let it be a surprise. As much as that sounds riveting, I think we should divide and conquer. You go do that, and Director Farina and I will take Miss Columbina around the city to discuss lighting and styling. Is that alright with you, Miss Columbina? Well, go ahead, you can trust these people. Yeah, everyone here is our friend, so don't worry about a thing and just focus on enjoying your trip. Okay. Alright, then Volt and I will go check out this potential filming location. Might even give me some inspiration for the new script. I'll leave this to the Duke then. Until later, everyone. Maybe we'll run into each other on set. Okay then, lead the way, Reedsley. Paimon's not built for a suspense. Let's get the show on the road. Who said anything about roads? We're flying, right? Huh? Or we're sailing. No way, you brought the winglet to the surface? That's what it was called? I didn't know it was named that. I still haven't done Narcissan Cruz Ordo or whatever, and I know that was actually mentioned in the trailer. I should probably do that at some point. Just like I said, I've been in a bit of a burnout for a while, actually. It'd make quite the grand backdrop for a film, don't you think? One's more focused on the fact that this is supposed to be underwater, inside the fortress of Meropede. True, and keeping up with the maintenance on a vessel this big is lots of work. It takes a crazy amount of manpower just to keep it up and running. Oh, Paimon kinda thought it just sat there until you needed it. I wish it were that simple. The truth is the maintenance costs on this thing are substantial, so we decided to rent it out during the festival to earn some extra mora. Besides, the inmates are the ones who keep it in good shape. Seeing the fruits of their labor put to good use is a form of social rehabilitation for them. You really thought this through. What do you think, Xavier? Is this a good place to shoot? You said money's not a problem, right? I've got a good, messieurs and, mesdemoiselles. I don't know. I've got it. Gonna take that as a yes. The beginning is the hardest part, and the opening of this film has been eluding me, but now I know just how it should start. Glad to hear it. Sorry. Thanks for bringing us here, Reedsley. Don't thank me just yet. This isn't quite a done deal. Not a done deal as in someone already rented it out? You said no other production teams had snatched it up. Now we need to talk payment. Xavier needs to pay him. This person isn't affiliated with the production team. The rental fee was high enough to scare off plenty of other film crews, but she didn't blink. Made quite the generous offer and didn't even attempt to haggle. It's not Sandrone, is it? It's not citlali, is it? You know what she plans to use it for? I'd like to at least have a rough idea before going in and negotiate. I didn't ask for the details, but I did see what looked like a fishing permit and a business license on her desk. Huh? My guess is she's planning on using it for some kind of restaurant or aquarium. A floating restaurant is sure to attract people, but an aquarium sounds cool too. The views from the ship make it a great spot for a date. The winglet might not be under my command right now, but it's always nice to see her admired. I can't think of who it might be. The film is sure to drum up some publicity as well. I hope we can work something out with the current captain. Well, I guess we should head over and talk things out then. Best of luck. Fishing? Who could it be? Who likes to fish? There's no way it's a Scotia, right? She's a chef, but... Well, the winglet seems even bigger up close. The rooms are so spacious. Wonder who rented it. Hello? Anyone there? Guess not. Perhaps the captain had business to attend to elsewhere? But why rent such a massive boat just to have it sit here without even leaving so much as a note? Let's try again. Anyone there? Hello? Seriously, right now? It is citlali. What? Citlali rented out this whole boat? What's it gonna take to get some decent sleep around here? Is a nap too much to ask for? Sorry, the aquarium's closed for the... Huh? Does she make that much money? I don't remember her making that much money. Citlali. Oh, hold on. Hey, wait, those are some new animations. Hoyoverse is finally improving their dialogue scenes. Cool. She's gonna get dressed. That's great. Just how am I gonna go dressed like that? What happened to my regular clothes? Wash. I put them in the wash after I drank too much and fell in the fountain. This can't be happening. Am I seriously gonna go out like this? I think I might have caught her at a bad time. Yes, you're gonna come out in your PJs. Is it Wally? I don't want to hear it. Hear what? Single word about what I'm wearing. No comments, none. Is that clear? Oh, yep, Crystal. What's wrong with it? It looks good. Yeah, you think so? Oh, I told you not to say anything. I didn't. You're thinking. That was in parentheses. Then what was? Are you reading my thoughts? His thoughts. I heard his thoughts. Ah, how could I forget about that? I totally forgot she can do that sort of stuff. It was so embarrassing. I seemed a little too pleased to get that home, and then wait, the mind reading went both ways. Does that mean Volt's hearing all this too? I didn't hear a thing. You clearly did. What do we do? Paimon not following. Nothing. It's nothing. Let's just move on. Did you need something? You're not here alone, I see. Hello, I'm Xavier, film director and producer from Fontaine. I meant to introduce myself sooner. I just didn't want to interrupt. No wonder we ran into each other in Fontaine of all places. You must also be in town for the festival, though. That's why we were helping Xavier with this film. In fact, we were hoping to shoot some scenes on this boat. You're the one who rented it out, right, citlali? Me? Rent a boat? I wish I had that kind of spare cash floating around, not to mention the spare time. So she's not rich. So why is she here then? Who's actually renting this place? The only other person I can think of, just because story meta reasons, is Sandrone, but I don't remember her being a fisher woman or whatever. So why are you here then? Don't get the wrong idea though, I'm not here to sail off into the sunset and live out some cushy retirement life, okay? I'm not that old. You're older than the vast majority of characters. Playable characters at least. And why are you just like up? She spoke about, how do you end up staying aboard the winglet? Well, I heard one of my favorite light novels is getting turned into a film, so I came to Fontaine to catch the premiere. Originally, I booked a room near the Opera Epic Lease, but I'm quite particular about where I sleep these days. I think it's an age thing, and that bed I just couldn't sleep in it. I tried to find a different hotel, but at the festival, everything was completely booked. Just as I was worried I'd have to sleep under a bridge or something, I happened to spot a Help Wanted sign on the side of the road. Oh, so you're here to take care of the boat? No, I was hired to man the front desk. The pay is a bit low, but food and drinks are covered, and it includes room and board during the festival. Plus, the job is simple, so I thought I'd give it a shot. The front desk for the person who actually rented out the boat, then? Oh, they actually thought you'd be a good fit, huh? Why, you don't think I'm cut out for it? You're sleeping on the job. All I have to do is tell people the aquarium isn't open yet. Other than that, I'm free to do whatever I want. It's a pretty sweet gig. I haven't actually fully built her either, I think. I think I'm almost done building her. Not fully. I don't think I have all the traces maxed out. Yeah, I haven't been doing Spiral Abyss for a while either. That's all? Yeah, I was also kind of shocked, but it's not a lie. Head downstairs and see for yourselves. There's nothing but empty tanks, not a marine animal in sight. Did your boss mention anything about being open to film crews using this space? Our production was hoping to film on the deck for a few scenes. No, that never came up. You could just ask her. Wherever she is. Oh, she's around? What kind of person is she? We should know what we're heading into. She's nice enough, I suppose. Pretty reasonable, too. Even offered for me to move to a bigger cabin if I was too cramped. I can't think of who this is. Back at the Masters of the Night when I'm used to being the one giving orders, but working under her doesn't feel like being bossed around. She seems to respect what I think. Oh, she sounds like a great boss. She did tell me she'd rather not be disturbed, though. She's been working on an important project, so I'd keep it brief. Got it, thanks for the heads up. Alright, the captain's quarters are this way. I can take... Wait, but I'm wearing... whatever, I doubt she'll care. Just follow me. Miss Guillotine, these visitors were hoping to ask you about something. Elaine Guillotine? There's no way it's actually Sandrone, right? She wants to turn this place into an aquarium and a fisher, whatever. Guillotine? It is. Oh my goodness. Okay. I thought I said to limit the interruptions. I mean, this is one interruption. Just tell them the aquarium is still... Hi. Okay, she got her eyes that it's more obviously mechanical. I don't remember this in her NPC model. Hey. Sandrone, you're here? Huh? You know each other? Are you okay, Sandrone? Do you still remember us? Everyone was so upset after what happened. We all missed you so much. I don't know if we should be bringing this up in front of the other two. Without her consent. I don't know. Miss Citlali, why don't you escort this gentleman to the reception area for a cup of tea? I have something to discuss with these two in private. Oh, I see. Right this way, Mr. Xavier. Sandrone being nice. Is it because they like have kind of similar personalities? A little bit. Not exactly, but I guess they just mesh really well. Sandrone? I really can't go anywhere without running into you two, can I? You okay? During the battle, your core, it was... destroyed by that idiot Dottore? That's right, but as you can see, I'm fine now. No major issues, or at least there shouldn't be. What a relief. Why didn't you tell us sooner or come back to see your friends? Not ready yet. Now that I have the chance, I just want to say... Thank you for saving me. Don't get the wrong idea. I only saved you so we could complete that formula and defeat Dottore once and for all. Even if you did crawl back from the grave to make us all miserable again. That doesn't matter, you're still a hero. Alright, but it wasn't just me. All I did was lend my brilliant mind to the cause and take care of the one part of the plan. Although I'm not denying it would have fallen apart without me. You got that right, you're amazing. But how'd you go from, you know, from a lifeless pile of scrap to looking like this? Well, Pam was trying to put it a bit more gently, but yeah. Where do I even start? So what alias is she under? Is it just under Sandrone Guillotine? Curse it all. Where am I? Did we do it? How much time has passed? I'm not in one of that lunatic's experimental labs, am I? So she had her affairs or whatever to... Getting her affairs in order was to build her a new body or something. And then it's like, yeah, she's just... She died being in a state of high tension and whatever. And she wakes up, she's gonna continue that. She wakes up who knows how much longer after, but she's still gonna have those emotions or whatever running. Wait, Fontaine Decor, books from the research institute. One thing at a time. Initiate self-diagnostics. Oh, this is her old model. She just has the regular, non-mechanical irises. Did I get Assess the extent of the damage, cut power to compromise non-essential components, then reconstruct available action modules. Severe damage to the core. The Tora, you idiot. Polonia. Yeah, I guess this was her old body, so she didn't actually completely die out yet. Polonia, wake up, activate. Nope, Polonia is dead. You're in even worse shape than me. Internal gears and energy circuits are barely intact, extreme damage to the core, just like me, rebooting is off the table. Even if I could repair the damage, I don't know if... You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you, to protect the core of that guy in the hat and the numerological array? To protect the core of the guy in the hat? What? Hat guy? What do you mean protect the core of hat guy? Am I remembering stuff wrong? Wait, the array... Yes, the prototype is still here. But can I even run it in this state? Whatever, I have to try, I just need to confirm one thing. Activate the numerological array, connect the computing core to my body. It's just like I thought, it needs too much computing power. Could I power supply to all functions except the thinking module? Please, I just need to ask one question. Initiate query regarding the 3 Moon Sisters. How many living moon goddesses are there in possession of the Trilunar Authority? Well, Columbina possessed the full authority. No, 1. Yep. It worked. You did it, Columbina. You made it back. How did I survive? That's what we're all asking, probably right now. The self-diagnostic showed damage severe enough to shut me down for good. What triggered the reboot? Huh? Built-in message? Only visible after a core reboot? The final gift. That was from the trailer. What did she want? Not for Elaine, but just for herself. Elaine, were you the one who gave me the second chance? But why now? What activated it? Huh? What is that? A vision? Wait, no, it's a stellar linchpin? A stellar linchpin? What's that? New type of vision, basically. You can think of it as a rare kind of vision. As for what caused one to manifest, well, that's still unknown. But in Shiniznaya, or in the Fatui's research at least, it's believed to have some connection to the third descender. I'm sorry, like, I know I've mentioned this before, I know it's been explained, I just haven't looked it up since, like, those times I mentioned it. I don't remember which descender is which, other than that we're the 4th one, and one of them was basically cut up by the 2 remaining ones. And that cut up body became the Gnosis. The 3rd descender? We know that his remains... Okay. We knew his remains were used to create the Gnosis, but this is the first we're hearing about a stellar linchpin. You knew about the remains? Right, of course. Look who I'm talking to. Yes, the heavenly principles use the remains of the 3rd descender to create the 7 Gnosis as a means to consolidate the Archon consolidate the Archon system. Visions result from that same system, so extrapolating from there, it's clear that the manifestation of a vision is also to some extent related to the 3rd descender. Still following? Sort of. From those that wield them, visions serve as a means to channel elemental power. The same is true of stellar linchpins. The difference is that when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique kind of power that seems to come from beyond Tevat. I mean, it is the Tevat chapter. That implies there's going to be more chapters after Tevat. I'm still not entirely sure. Tevat is like... We have like the 7... Yeah. 7, right? The 7 continents of Teyvat, but is it like just the world or the continent? But it's basically a supercontinent anyway. So it's like we have this, the continent, the supercontinent, and then we have the world, the sea around it. And then, Conria is technically on Teyvat, I think, but not under the dominion of the 7. It's believed that when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the third descender get fixed in place, hence the name. It's also believed to be the source of the strange power I just mentioned. We've heard that visions can appear when someone has a really strong wish or desire. Stellar linchpins sound kind of similar. So does that mean... Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any grand wishes or aspirations. Just a list of things that drive me up the wall. So if you're asking why this thing appeared, I have no clue. All I know is that without the gift Elaine left me, this built-in second chance never would have triggered. The damage to my core is too severe. Thanks to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger, and after my core rebooted, I was able to repair the damage to my body. I also managed to import the numerological array along with some of Polonia's surviving algorithms into this form. Wait, does that mean Polonia's is... Yep, dead. Yes, unfortunately, Polonia is beyond repair. Oh, we're so sorry to hear that, but you also mentioned something about a final gift? Yes, Elaine often spoke to me about wishes and desires when he was alive. I suppose he thought there might come a day when I wished for something and was willing to sacrifice my own life to fulfill it, so he left me a chance to start over. This gift, you never knew about it? No, never. Elaine once said I was his proudest masterpiece. That might sound boastful coming from me, but it's also an undeniable fact. After Elaine died, I started studying how Polonia and I worked. Polonia is essentially a computational machine, so it wasn't difficult to figure out the mechanical principles there. But when it came to my own structure, that's when Elaine, the Lord Artificer's true greatness struck me once again. I attempted to imitate it when I created Catherine, but in the end, she turned out to be nothing more than a superficial replica. Okay, Catherine lore. Catherines are basically failed recreations of herself, then. What? But as creations go, Catherine is super impressive. We were shocked when we first found out she was a puppet. No, she's nothing compared to what Elaine was able to create. Some of the mechanical principles of my own core are still a complete mystery to me. Giving that gift in wasn't even a challenge for him. I do like the eyes, I'm not gonna lie. Just a shame I had to waste on fighting the Tor. I just couldn't stand the thought of him coming out on top. Give the world a second chance wasn't a waste. If you put it that way, the world owes me a whole lot then, doesn't it? She looks so smug. Wait, but all this still doesn't explain what you're doing here. Beasley said you rented the ship and even had some kind of fishing permit? That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Elaine and I lived when he was alive. My former home, I suppose you could say. The second chance wasn't the only part of the gift. According to the message, Elaine left me a few other things that are stored in the house we shared together. I'm hoping that whatever he left can help me fix certain anomalies in my rebooted core and help me understand why I received a stellar linchpin in the first place. Okay, so go back then. What does that have to do with fishing? It's underwater! And to think I'm talking to the saviors of Fontaine. Did you forget that the water levels have been rising for centuries? I can't just go back to the place I used to live because now it's underwater. Yeah. Oh, right. With the rising water levels and changes in terrain, it's not just a matter of finding out where it is, but also clearing away any sediment or debris. The Fontaine Law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations from excavating underwater ruins. Melusine caught me the minute I even made an attempt. Alright. Why don't you... No. Why don't you just go talk to Neuvillette, like, in person? Like, if you can find him in his presumably busy schedule, I'm sure he'd understand. Why not apply for authorization, then? And face the endless slog of Fontanian bureaucracy? No thanks. Alright, we're going to... we'll just go to Neuvillette personally, because we know him personally. Does Neuvillette know Elaine? If Nuvla also personally knew Elaine, then I'm sure he'd help out. Besides, I'm a Fatui Harbinger. The diplomatic implications alone would be enough to give the Justiniers at the play Ramonia a headache. A fishing permit, on the other hand, isn't difficult to obtain at all. Minimal paperwork required, and under the name Guillotine, the application was a cinch. So you're exploiting a legal loophole. Am I? The underwater home belongs to me. If I happen to chance upon it while doing some fishing, what's the issue with that? Of course, I do have to catch some fish to put it in the aquarium, just in case the Justiniers come to check up on things. That's also the reason I hired someone to man the front desk. Yeah, but isn't that kind of a waste? You went to all the trouble of getting a business license and renting out this giant ship just for show? If you want to run an aquarium that bad, be my guest. Use the facilities however you want. I'm certainly not going to stop you. All I want is go back home and see what other gifts Elaine wanted me to inherit. Alright, calling it now. Getting fish for the aquarium is going to be part of the side, you know, like, mini games. Hold on, enough about me. What are you two even doing here? For the festival, and because we would need to rent out the ship to shoot some scenes on it. We're taking forever. Seriously, they've been in there forever. The reaction when they saw each other was strange, to say the least. They're lucky I was nice enough to leave the room and give them some space. Back in the Masters of Night when I'm the one who gets to kick people out. Oh, that's kind of cute. I just want to know what they're talking about. Should I cast a little eavesdropping spell? Nah, we're heading out right now. No, what am I thinking? I'm Granny Itzley, the great shaman of the Masters of the Night One. I can't do something like that. This is just ridiculous, making me wait out here for so long. Where's the respect for their elders? What do you mean? What? Who are you saying is the elder here? You are 200 years old. Sandrone is... Frick, when was Elaine's time? I'm pretty sure it was more than 200 years old. And even if that's not the case, Aether, the travelers are thousands of years old. Ah, here they are. Are you back there arguing something? What took you so long? Sorry, it's kinda complicated. The two of you are already acquainted with Miss Guillotine, then? Oh, yep, but don't worry, we got everything sorted. Sandrone agreed to let us shoot on the ship, but it has to be when she's not here. When she's not here? That's right. Well, excuse me if I didn't exactly ask for this little reunion. I wasn't planning on seeing anyone. Like I said, my core is severely damaged. Even with the gift, there are some anomalies that are making things unstable. I don't even know if I can continue functioning without issues, so the priority is to fix these anomalies and get answers to my own questions. Then I can see the people that need seeing. Anyway, just let Sandra know when you plan to film, Xavier, and she'll steer clear. I do hope I'm not causing Miss Guillotine too much trouble. Oh no, she just wants to keep a low profile for her own complicated reasons. She doesn't want anyone else to know she's here. Understood, I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Oh, and citlali? Huh? Alright, what are we saying? She wants to talk to you. Oh, you mean Miss Guillotine? What does she want? Please don't let it be about the pajamas. What? The 7th of the Fatui Harbinger? Okay. Why is she just casually revealing it like that to her? Why are you telling me all this? I asked Volt about you, and I've decided it's best to be open in this instance. I can understand if you would rather not work for a Harbinger. Is she gonna be like, nah, but free room and food and whatever? Who cares? Regardless, the room on the ship is yours to keep. You're an acquaintance of Volt, and I plan to honor that. But she says regardless. Wait, she's actually nice? It's not a problem. The captain also worked for the Fatui, and he helped Notland a great deal. We know that there are good people among your ranks. Besides, I've been around long enough to know what it means to earn one's keep. This isn't Notland, and I don't expect special treatment. Besides, sitting at a desk isn't exactly backbreaking work. I appreciate that perspective, great shaman. Citlali, you just call me Citlali. That title makes me sound so old. Well, citlali, Vol and I are looking for something, so we'll be heading underwater together soon. I'll leave the ship in your care while you're gone. While we're gone. Together? How often? What? Huh? Not too often, we're heading out a bit, but I'll be available if you need something. You couldn't, go alone? What is up with you, citlali? I wanted to, but he was concerned about my physical well-being, so he offered to come with. I guess my mental well-being means nothing then. Oh, she's jealous. She's jealous. Okay. Huh? No, but okay, Sandrone looks like a genuine confused rather than what do you mean sort of confused. I got a text. Shoot, let me see. I think this is one of those more. All right, wait, go from here. From here. Where are you actually? Wait, the room is upstairs. Okay, but this is the aquarium. Nothing in here. At least yet. Give me my stamina, food. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to her directly for it. Okay. Ah, it's something night. Alright, our first stop is the Barrel region. After Elaine left the Fontaine Research Institute, he lived in seclusion somewhere around there. Alright, let's go. Can I dive? I can. Can Sandrone dive? Because there's only people with Fontaine visions, right? Hers is a stellar linchpin. Doesn't actually. No, she can't. Okay. This place has changed a lot. Guess I really have been gone for a long time. You think? Ah. Let's look around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember? Hello, Uterino. Thank you for joining the stream. Just getting along with Genshin Impact 6.7's summer event story. I need to. Yeah, I haven't fully built a Scoffure either. Like, getting all these barrel conches is actually so obnoxious. And then, and getting all these too, all these gears, it's... I feel like they could up the rates a bit. Oh. Sorry. No, I only know how to speak English. Let me stick it in. Let me see. Alright, well, guess I'll just send this. Yep, just gonna catch a bunch of sea creatures first. Do I have this? I do have that one. Ah, my stamina food doesn't work here. Because it's only for sprinting. Poisson isn't too far from here, right? It's a bit nostalgic, I guess. Back when I lived here, all this is still above water. Alright, I have a general understanding of terrain changes and sediment accumulation. We can stop here for now. That went smoother than expected. I appreciate the help. No problem. You're doing okay though, Sandro? And seeing your home look nothing like you remember. That can't be easy. I'm fine. Times change, people change. That's one thing you can actually count on. I made peace with that a long time ago. I would know. I'm several millennia older. You should head back and put them into the aquarium tanks. We finished ahead of schedule, so your crew's probably still on the ship. I'll follow in a bit. Right, Xavier said he was going to test out a couple of shots. Sure you don't want to come with? I'm sure. I want to take another look around on my own. Okay then, want us to let you know when the filming's done? No need. Columbina relies on Kuvaki to perceive her surroundings, and Nod Crier's senses are high and Pigus Kuvaki's everywhere. Are you saying you have your own methods? But here, as long as she doesn't activate her abilities, her range of perception should be equivalent to an average person's line of sight. I figured that out back when she does Naya. Oh, she's trying to avoid Columbina for now, huh? That's oddly specific. They have hiding from her down to a science. So what? Things might be a bit different now that she's merged with the Moon Sisters, but I doubt there's been a drastic change. Just kiss already, you two. You and Columbina. The point is, you two can head back. Don't worry about me. Okay, if you say so. Come find us on the ship if you need anything. Did you leave from me, Elaine? Did you know I would come back, or did you make it so I would have to? I assume it's this one, just the main quest, yeah. Xavier, we're back! Hold on, set the filming over there. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Boom mic. Dej. Dej. Oh, hey, it's Charlotte. What's your take, detective? Bullet wound to the chest, gunpowder residue on the clothes. The victim must have been shot at close range. You think it was someone they knew? Yes, it's possible for the suspect arranged for them to meet at this very spot. A reasonable deduction, but you're overlooking a crucial clue. What? The victim's pocket watch is missing. Alright, it's a theft. And cut. I think we got it. Good work, everyone. Finally. Is being a newspaper girl not enough monies? Or a reporter? Acting was more nerve-wracking for me when I first tried it too. Just loosen up, you'll get used to it in no time. Charisse, Charlotte! Oh, hello there, you two. Oh, hello. You're filming here too? Oh, so Charlotte's crew must have been the one that asked you to help out, huh, Charisse? Yep, they heard about a potential film location and wanted to come check it out. But when we got here, your crew had already been us too. Luckily, Xavier and our director, Lepine Pauline, go way back. In the end, we agreed to just share each other's filming locations. Considering all the last-minute changes, that's just what Musketeer Pictures needed. For sure. Based on the scene just now, you must be the star of the film, Charlotte. You bet. This detective costume really suits me, don't you think? Oh, for sure. You're already right at home lurking in the shadows taking pictures of this and that. Add a notepad and you're practically method. Thanks, Miss Chiori. I appreciate the compliment. That didn't sound much like a compliment to Paimon. Hey. So this is a film set? It looks like a very heavy place. This must all be quite new to you, Miss Columbina. We have Archon and Archon equivalent. Yes, I watched a few films with a friend once, but she thought there was no point if I wouldn't open my eyes, so she stopped inviting me. Alright. So how did Xavier catch a glimpse of Columbina's eyes then? Looks like I missed out on a lot. Well, now you get to make up for it. True, but being an actor seems like a tough job. Yeah, most people would swap lives with an actor in a heartbeat. The lifestyle is so glamorous and the pay is more than generous. I think that really just depends. But they have to act out lives that aren't their own, with the whole world watching on in judgment. If they don't do justice, it must feel like they're letting people down. Yeah, she's I mean, okay. It's actually, it's actually cool that, obviously it's intentional, but it's like, it's kind of, I don't think ironic is the right word, but it's like, both of these characters have been acting as someone that they weren't for all their lives. And I think it's cool that they're both talking, that they made it so that they are the ones talking about it. Farina, she had to act as the Hydro Archon. I mean, I don't know if she's technically still considered the Hydro Archon, but she had to at least act like it when she didn't have any powers or abilities or whatever for a really long time. 500 years? I think it was 500 years, right? But I guess, like, she's... Well... I don't know about her personal opinion. I don't remember her personal opinion on, like, whether she wants to get back into it, because, like, in that other event, in her story, when she got her vision, she was reluctant, but in the end, she was like, hey, I put myself in this position, I might as well see it through. But she didn't want people to know it was her. But yeah, and she has also been, people have been putting all their expectations on Columbina, just having like expectations of who she is and what she can do, just because they don't know her. So that's exactly how it feels. This young lady is quite the unique perspective. Yup. Well, that's true, but these actors are here because they want to be, and they think it's fun. Most of them, at least. Not to mention, the film we're shooting is based entirely on you, Miss Columbina. You just need to be true to yourself. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not. Not at all. Authenticity is what we're after. For example, this first scene opens with you on the boat sailing to your friend's homeland. You just need to think about that in the moment in that story and then picture how you would feel. Don't make her relive her trauma. Oh, okay. Well, here, wonderful. Let's head to the deck and get shooting. Oh, and this for you, dear Paimon, your clapperboard. Whoa, is this the same one Paimon used for the two musketeers? The very same. I saved it just for you. Thanks, Xavier. It feels like being reunited with an old friend. Did you keep my camera too? Of course. That said, I have a different job in mind for you this time, Volt. What was it? Our film is focusing on a single protagonist, so conveying the subtle changes in her state of mind is of the utmost importance. Am I going to be narrating then? Oh no. I barely speak. What do you mean I'm narrating now? In addition to the actor's own performance, another way we can convey that is through lighting. Okay, fair enough. Huh? But there's already a lighting specialist, isn't there? Yes, but it's clear Volt and Miss Columbina share a deep bond. You might have a better chance of understanding her frame of mind in certain scenes. Oh, that makes sense. So what do you say? Willing to take on the role of lighting specialist? Gladly. Not sure I want to give up the coveted title of camera operator, though. Then I'll combine them. You can be the chief lighting and camera specialist. It's settled. I leave the job of translating our leading lady's inner thoughts in your capable hands. Seeing all the sets in place, things are looking even better than I expected. The actors are doing great too. Whoa, editing it all together is going to be a piece of cake. I bet I can finish it in one night. Hi, Lupine, Pauline. Hey, you're back. The time couldn't be more perfect. If there's one thing you absolutely can't miss, it's the Fontenelle Film Festival. And you're a director this time. That's so cool. It's all thanks to my apprentice, Nanette. She's the one who told me to read Great Detective Sherlock and Sherlock, okay. And then it struck me, this would make a great film. What about your savings, though? You didn't... yep, I went all in. I was worried to say that. Relax, it's different this time. I met Director Xavier back during my camera outsourcing day, so I got to know the industry a bit. I know exactly what our film needs and what the fans want to see. So, be sure to check it out. I'm confident we've got a winner on our hands. I hope the 30% of second place covers your costs. I don't know. Sounds like it, but we got some film chops ourselves. It's definitely still anyone's game. And may the best film win. Alright, what about you, Charlotte? I can't talk to Traverse. Oh, didn't expect to run into you two on set. Happy Fontenelle Festival. Nice acting back there, Charlotte. Thanks. I'm usually the one behind the camera, so it's actually pretty nerve-wracking being the center of all that attention. But I've known Miss Lupine Pauline for quite some time, so we work really well together. Miss Lupine Pauline prefers to assign roles based on our own personalities. She'll even adjust the script to make it a better fit. The scene from earlier was just me and Traverse, but Navia and Amelie are also good taking part. Oh, that's quite the lineup. Your film's leading lady also seems like quite the score. Just on the first impressions alone, it's clear she's someone special. Guess we'll have to wait and see who wins Best Picture and gets to go home with the Farina Award. Alright. Without any further ado, it's time for production on our film Homecoming to officially begin. Homecoming? Enfield? Enfield mentioned? Turning it over to you once again, Director Farina. Alright, positions everyone. Camera operator, clap loader, get set up. Let me know when lighting is good to go. Alright. All you need to worry about, Miss Columbina, is hitting your mark. Other than that, just focus on immersing yourself in the emotions of the moment. Okay. Good. Lighting! Are we ready? Please. Light. There be light. Hello. Wait, why is there two? Oh. Oh, that's if I want to see it. That's if I want to see if I think it looks good. Right. Wait, there's no... Oh. Oh, okay. Ready! Alright, quiet on set. 3, 2, 1, action! Wait, but did he actually write a script? Hold on. Or is she just gonna ad-lib it all or something? This is her homeland. Colombina. Oh, she noticed! Huh? And cut! The emotions I'm looking for were definitely there. Let's try to keep it a bit more natural. Oh, but definitely keep that gesture at the end. I loved how real it felt. You look genuinely moved. Alright, if you're ready, let's go for another take. That's because she noticed Sandrone. Miss Colombina? That presence, it kind of felt like... Sandrone? Nope. Nope. She's not there. Should we meet again? Those we have lost. Wait until 2 days later. Let's talk to them. Terrific performance, Miss Colombina. Truly excellent work. Thank you, Director Farina. You really don't mind me not taking off my eye mask? Not at all. Xavier and I already talked it over. The character is based on you, so there's no need to change what you're accustomed to doing. Besides, the mask could be one of the defining traits of our film's leading lady. Just like you suggested, we'll leave the reveal to the more important moments. I just want to see, Oh. Okay. I think I can do one more, yeah. 3 parts. That's pretty standard, yeah. I'll do that. I could check some stuff while the clock is ticking. I am blessed with more Arknight's shoe art on my timeline. I must repost. Okay. Bro, excuse me. Are you serious? Okay. You thought you'd be okay without all the Kuvaki around, but she could still sense your presence. Oh, you're here. We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon. How's it going? Have you arranged to figure out the location of your home yet? Have you managed to figure out the location of your home yet? I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes them, we know the exact location and where to find the entrance. Great, we should get started then. Anyone with vision can breathe in fontaine water, right? Or any sorts of doesn't have to specifically be just a vision, but yeah, still. Alright, let's get a move on. I think they actually went over that in the story, right? How we're able to breathe anyone? That should do it. Let's head back. The filming should be just about done. We made good time. We might even know the location by the end of the day. You sound pretty happy about that. Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. The sooner I can fix them, the better. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We have work to do. But let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck. Alright, now I just need to wait for the results. Since you have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium of yours is coming along. You seem quite enthusiastic about it, after all. It's really coming together. I collected 3 specimens. What do you mean? I should really, just do that. I collected 3 specimens and I put them all in one of them. Are you serious? Oh, kind of impressive, actually. Those must be the ones we caught. The ones we caught the first time we went underwater. Like it? It's fine, I guess. Nothing special. Come on, it sounded like you really liked it just now. You're that proud of it? Is this a sense of accomplishment or something? Well, yeah, and it's pretty. You know, it's gonna be gone soon, though, right? It's only for this showcase or whatever for the festival. What do you mean? After the festival, the ship will be returned to the fortress of Meropede, and this aquarium will be no more. So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is over, it's all going to disappear. We're not making the most of it when we have the chance it's an even bigger waste. But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, why even bother? That sounds like nihilism. And insert Kurskasat's optimistic nihilism. We have nihilism where it's like, it won't matter in the end, why bother? And optimistic nihilism, or whatever as they put it, is like, it won't matter in the end, so just do what you can. Or something like that. Or like, it won't matter, so why not? Well, because you still get to keep things you gain along the way, and those are things that can never be replaced. Like memories. Doesn't that make losing them even harder? Well, if you put it like that. But the happy memories you make along the way last forever. You just have to take the more glass half full perspective. Not to mention, everything we do here is going to be on film, so it'll be live. It'll still live on in some shape or form. And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come to mind. Exactly. So it's about finding joy in the process itself. Ow. Well, you're back already? What's wrong with that? You say that like it's terrible news or something. How do you get here? I didn't see you. Come on, I didn't see you on the deck. Side door. Oh, never mind. I need help Miss Guillotine hide ASAP. The crew's heading over here to shoot any second. What? They should be done by now. They should be done. They were late? There was a mishap earlier that cost them some time. I was waiting on deck so I could warn you the minute you showed up. Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin right away. They're going to be here any minute now. Finally, that's a wrap for the scenes on deck. Wouldn't have taken half as long if the wind hadn't snapped our equipment in two. Oh, hey, Navia. Hey, Emil. Is it Emil? Emily? Frick. Too late. Change the plans then, you'll just have to hide. Hide? And where exactly am I supposed to do that? Oh, there's a box over there. You can get... Oh no! Oh no! Huh? You expect me to... Do I need my makeup done for the next scene too? For the love of... Oh, let me see. Maybe just a quick touch-up. Oh, well, Paimon, what are you doing here? I thought you took the day off to take care of something. Oh, well, it didn't take as long as we were expecting, so I came back early. What about you guys? You're still not done shooting for the day? No, we ran into an issue that set us back. It meant Miss Charlotte's crew wasn't able to wrap either. We still both have scenes to shoot in this aquarium. Oh no, they're gonna open a box. They're gonna open the chest that Sanjon is hiding in, aren't they? Oh, boy, of course they would. Oh, that's not ideal for several reasons. Let us hope then. The sooner we wrap, the sooner we can get everyone can get some rest. Yeah, all right. Thanks, you two. The Charlotte's crew can go first, but if I'm not mistaken, you still have a night shoot later. Thanks, Director Farina. Of course, fellow artists should help each other out where we can. Agreed. Well done. Camera, lights, get set up. Actors, take your lines. Give your lines a quick once-over. Let's try and get this in one take. Alright, please everyone. 3, 2, 1, action. So the story ends like this. Oh, she's Herlock. Okay, she's... Sherlock? But French woman. But when Duke St. Germanus departed, he clearly said that everything was beyond redemption. Oh? That sounds familiar. Wait, it's from that novel I came across while researching the numerological array. Hey. Oh no, wait, is she gonna get peeved about what they're saying? For the film. She's gonna get peeved and like try not to reveal herself. He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics, and everything else he's just an ordinary person. Okay, yep. Huh? What's that noise? Whatever, I'll just fix it in post. Miss Jacob, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice. That's so hard, this box isn't sturdy enough for that. That's why I keep saying don't put too much trust in clockwork mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart. Oh no. Keep it together! Keep it together! Keep it together! A heart? Flashback to guillotine. That's right, it's what's on the inside. It's also referred to as summoned soul or likened to free will. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, people don't believe machines are capable of having a soul. You said my emotion module was faultless. It is, but that's not quite the same thing. Do you think I have one then? A heart? I don't think so. I know so. Oh. Heartwarming twist. The question is, do you recognize it within yourself? Eh, that's where you're wrong. I can't believe this, forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel. Me. In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years, fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like this, forlorn, wordless, silent. And cut! Oh, that was a long one. What do you think? If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip a lid and not just the one to this box. There are some weird audio things going on, but acting-wise, it was great. It's a keeper. Perfect. That means I can get out of this box. No, we still need to do one more. It's our turn. Yup. Huh? Camera operator, set up for the next scene. In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept up in the memories of her friend. So in terms of lighting, that's the vibe we're going for. Got that? I don't know frick about lighting. Oh, whoops. Shoot, Paimon thought there'd be a break and Sandrone could slip away. What are we gonna do now? I guess she's gonna have to hang in there a little longer. Break a leg. Yep, we're headed off to shoot our next scene. Alright, quiet on set, we're about to start rolling. Ready, Miss Columbina? Miss Columbina? I think she would like this. I think she would like this. The aquarium. Quick, we should roll on this. Doesn't forage with the it doesn't forage with the others or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty, as though the raging cyclones above are of no consequence. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end. I didn't even set up the lighting, so I think that story has it wrong. Wait, what? She's no different than us. Oh, she's talking about the other one. Yeah, the previous story. She's no different than us. She has a heart. Columbina. Yeah, shush! Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No 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 no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is she on to us? Oh dear. Tell me that was the wrong box. What's she doing? Cut. You okay, Columbina? It's a different box. Oh. Oh yes, I just thought. Or is she hiding on top or something? Or she has to be hiding in a different box, right? I don't know. Why don't we take a short break? It's been a long day of shooting so far. Last take was beautifully organic that we can use as is. No need to go. No need to go again. Thanks, Director Farina, but I'm fine to continue. You sure? In that case, let's shoot some quick B-roll, then we can move to our next outdoor scene. Where was she hiding? Is she actually in a different box or what? We're in the clear this time. Or was it there a different compartment? Absolutely suffocating. You okay, Sandrone? Right as rain. Oh, let's go check the test results. It's time for me to go home. That's a different box. It's oh, huh. I guess she was hiding. Oh wait, what? There was. Yeah, I thought she. Okay, she opened up this one. Was she not in this one? Wait, huh? Frick, I don't know. Marina was actually hiding here, but I thought from an obvious perspective or whatever, it looked like she was in this one. Okay. Oh. Right, we're doing one more trip, right? Yeah. Yep, I haven't been collecting those. Alright, it should be around here. Give me some space, I'll activate the water insulating mechanism. The what? Elaine, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise. Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect our home from flooding. And you just let all the water in. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem like he knew. It would seem he knew a day like this would come. Alright, the silt has been cleared away. You activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water. Alright, now turn on the drainage mechanism and run the second sluice gate. And this chamber will become empty once again. Oh. Wait, what? Why is there sky here? What? That makes no sense. This is underwater. Wait, is this under... It says teleport waypoint unlocked. Hold on. What? Is it just this? Is it just this lake? Oh, wrong way. Why is there sky? That's gonna bother me. How is there sky there? What? What is that light coming from? Is it this? No, that's just a lip. That's just... That's not even... Okay. Sure. Why not? And there's a waterfall! This makes no sense. So this is where you used to live? It's beautiful. There's even a garden. Who kept the garden all this time? How's it so well preserved? Back when I lived here, it was my job to tend to the potted plants and flower beds, still growing strong even after all this time. Who would have thought? If the weather was nice, I would take Elaine out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, we started bringing Polony along too. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Polony would always got stuck at some point, and it was up to me to launch a rescue mission. Those sound like happy memories. Happy? I suppose they were. Uneventful, but pleasant. Repetitive, but peaceful. It was like living in a world where time didn't exist. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us in the end. Alright, enough standing around. Let's head inside. How is everything so pristine? Like, there's not even dust! What do you mean? Yep, this place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed. Alright, Sandrone, I have something to give back to you. What is it? Your notebook. Huh? How'd you get... Oh. Alakino gave it to you, didn't she? And you read the whole thing? Just so you know, a lot of that was written a long time ago, at that very desk, to be exact. Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it. I can always start a new one. Well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Elaine mentioned. Oh, but be careful with stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't touch anything, just try not to choke on the dust. Okay. Doesn't look very dusty. Faded old picture. I have not delved into the lore enough to recognize who's who. Wait, the people in this picture look kind of familiar. Oh, this is Tengu, Elaine, and Renee were both still at the Fontaine Research Institute, before their falling out. In his later years, Elaine would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture, wearing an expression somewhere between guilt and longing. He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed it most, even if just to stop him. I don't remember the lore, I'm sorry. Get the frick out of here. No one likes you, dumb bot. Frick off. Alright. And ban. Oh wow, I actually got 3 bots this time. What the? Okay. One of them looks like a hacked account. It's because I have the OBS window up instead of Twitch. I mean, I do have Twitch open, but it's blocked by the OBS window because I only got 2 monitors. Some yellow pieces of paper and what looks like letters. Oh, these are some of Elaine's drafts in his later years. Just casual doodles, really. These are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't be bothered to sort them before I left. A few old toys that appear to be math-related. Tower of Hanoi, okay. N factorial, I think? I don't remember. I just know it's really bad. A few old toys that appear to be math-related. There are also some complex mathematical puzzles on the table. Oh, I played with these when I was little. During the first few months after I was created, I mean. At first, Elaine and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable, so Polony and I played together instead. Yeah, these don't look like Playmon's kind of games. Logic and math puzzles does happen to be my specialty. It's been so long, what do you say? Should we play a few rounds? Sure, you pick the game. Alright, have you figured out, what is it, the NP incomplete problems or something? I don't remember. Let's go with this one. The gears on the left are stacked from largest to smallest equal. Yep, Tower of Hanoi. Just remember, you can't stack a bigger on top of a smaller one. Fine, 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 fine. Fine. Oh, what? Oh. I don't remember if this is actually the proper way to do it. Whoops. Was I trolling? Did I do unnecessary steps? I probably did. Whoops. Yeah. Looks like you. Oh yeah. Looks like it took a few extra moves. My first attempt was the same. You'll get better with practice. I mean, yeah, some of them because I wasn't actually thinking. Well, I mean, like that. Obviously, that's why. I'm probably gonna have to look up what happens if you get it right the first time, like in the least possible amount of moves. Let me look up Tower of Hanoi complexity. Complexity. It is. Oh, it's not even factorial. It's 2 to the n. Okay. Yeah. Moves for how many? That was 5 discs, right? Yeah, because I got 63. Okay, it says it's 31. I mean, okay, I literally could have just done to the end. It's easy enough to do that in my head, but okay. Well, whatever. I did twice as much. Whatever. Well, what do you think of the game? This is fun. Showed quite a bit of promise too. We should do this again sometime. There are other puzzles we could try. Calling it a pagoda stack? Alright, you know what? Fine, I'll do it again. Wait, so to the end should be, that should be 2, 4, 8, 16, 30, yeah, 31, should be 31 for this. I feel like I made a mistake. I'm pretty sure I made a mistake. Frick. Yep, I definitely made a mistake somewhere. No! Frick. Do I do this on the left? If I do that, and then put that there, and then that there, and then... Small, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. Frick. If I do 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. Okay. Aha! 31. Here we go. Any comment? Dang it! I needed to do that the first time. Some sort of mechanical workbench covered in all sorts of tools. Nothing an obvious like me could make heads or tails of. This is Elaine's workbench. Later on, of course, it became mine. It's where both Polony and I were brought to life. Before Elaine was bedbound, this is where she would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with questions here and there. Later on, when I got too sick, I took over and would put Polony on work here. And would work on Polony here. Oh, this house is filled with so many memories. It's so cozy and charming. You should have seen it in its prime when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, steamed cup of coffee. That's the real deal. You know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Elaine built. Could it play Rushy? Oh, how was she? Elaine never played it much, probably wasn't able to at that point. But I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math, after all. Once you learn the patterns, it's really not that difficult. I want to learn how to compose at some point. I love perusing Elaine's collection of classical music. Classical is not really my thing. The chords and harmonies felt like individual mathematical puzzles. It was fascinating, so I did some composing as well. But as Elaine continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves, so I got rid of the piano. Oh. Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack, commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. It was only after I left that I realized how hard a good piano is to find. Enough about that. Elaine's gift should be just in there. The only things undisturbed before I left were a few of his personal belongings. I don't remember how rushy it goes. Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked to some kind of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Elaine, I'm guessing it goes like this, then like this. Got it. Am I a genius or what? Let's see here. Box? Are you a cat? Well, if you're gonna open it. Nah, Hat Guy's the cat. It's heavier than I was expecting. Just how much stuff is in here? A letter? And a bunch of junk underneath it? None of it seems that important. Ah, wait a second. This should be it. A cube? Is it a Rubik's Cube? It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Only would use it to store information. Only Poloni and I have access. Alright, I'll still start looking into the core in the letter. Feel free to go through the rest of his stuff and see if there's anything useful. Okay, hold on. There's another picture in here. This one has writing on the back. Oh. A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like those flowers a lot. May you grow and flourish just as they do. Huh? Well, look how happy you are in this picture. You've changed a lot since then. She's gonna get flustered. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Just how you come off kind of aggressive sometimes? Or, you know, annoyed at everyone around you. Well then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the problem. Cope. Of course not. Hi, yes, of course. Oh, there's something else. Looks like a piece of paper torn out from somewhere. That looks like a piece of cardboard. What do you mean? Today I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough on the construction problem the Institute had been stuck on for years. Am I a genius or what? Ah, that's where it comes from. No, wait, that's... From now on, I should have people address me as... Oh, it's literally her. That's the issues. From now, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, Unraveler of all reason. No! Nope, no more of that. I thought I tore this page out. She's actually panicking. You wrote this? Then how do you... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom. No, Paimon. It's clear she doesn't want... Oh. That's a lane guillotine. You seem to develop the distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. Oh, okay, there it is. I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it. Forgive me. Elaine! Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that. Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have been Polonia. It's okay. We get it, Your Highness. That's enough. I told you it was Polonia. You know what? Alright, you and Fischl should go be friends. You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around in the box. Just put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess. Oh. I guess it's for Polonia! Not another word. Got that? If you're reading this... You've most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. If you even still call her that. Huh? What do you mean? Why this gift? Is it like another voice inside of her or something? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end. But I know you will. You always have. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life, then the birth of the soul. She's peeking at him as he writes. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look forward. Inward. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life, instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. Why am I getting life lessons from a gacha game? When Rover says the thought that scares me most is not giving it my all. It's not failure, it's not giving it my all. I could really learn from that. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago, but to me you have never been a creation or a machine. To me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart. In fact, some theorists think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine, and thought the product of its computations. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is just far more advanced than most. No matter how one looks at it, the heart is a complex thing, a place where logic and reason collide with our emotions. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning, but it also granted you something that, on the surface, might seem contradictory: emotion. Emotions and logic often clash with each other, and those instances of discord can accumulate over time. This is the source of what you refer to as the anomalies within you. As you told me once, you've always known that you don't want, yet you've never wished for anything in particular. You've always known what you don't want, yet you've never wished for anything in particular. Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain, without being able to fully visualize its form, such as your relationship with your soul. So what I leave you now is this, a formula that will allow you to see the shape of your soul. For if you want to protect your heart, you must first be able to recognize it within yourself. Of course, whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, and always have been, free to do as you wish. Regardless, whether by my formula or some other means, I trust you'll know your heart one day. You're always a fast learner, and the smartest person I've ever known. Elaine. You alright? I'm fine. We've already figured out how this formula works. Let's get out of here, and then we can use it. Made up your mind already? You're gonna do it? Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core is the reason I came here in the first place. Need our help? No, I can do this on my own. But, do you want to watch? Huh? What do you mean? I already know what my anomaly I need to resolve. Like Elaine said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my emotions. And by resolve you mean that literally, or... Yes. But if you let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your, you know, inner thoughts and secrets? If what Elaine said is true, then I'm about to be born anew, or whatever. This is your chance to be lucky enough to witness it. Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts to myself, well, I think that ship has sailed. You really sure about this? How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as friends, and you want to question it? I'm not going to offer a second time. Then we'd be honored. Enough with the mushy stuff, just follow me. Whose chair is whose? I sit. Wait, I'm gonna take your seat. Oh, never mind. You're just going to the fireplace. Alright, with the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula that will allow you to experience what I see and hear in real time. Oh, just like citlali's sense-sharing technique. Been there, done that. Huh, sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both arcane mentioned? Are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through both isn't surprising. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I offered, but I still don't want any interruptions. Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of Elaine's formula, a space dedicated to resolving anomalies. But it does look like the walls are all mirrors. You made it. About time. Is this her old model? Is that me from the past? Yeah. You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. What happens when emotion contradicts reason? Shall we sit down and talk? Why does it sound like I'm stepping in water? This surrounding area is water. This little area is not. That should do it. When she was first physically born, when she was created. Hello, my name is Elaine Guillotine. Can you hear me? Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here. Here, I want you to have this. A notebook? You can use it to write things down. I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory. That's not possible. Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter. So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation? I suppose you can think of it like that for now, but journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Notice they never show his face. Much like we use wind sticks to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become. I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this. This is where we were born, where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden, afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying, evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Elaine share stories about his past. Elaine. What is it? What are you drinking? Oh, this? It's coffee. It makes me more productive. I want to try it. Oh, okay, here. Is she gonna spit it out? Bitter. Speaking of which, why do you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch? I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer. Oh. Still bitter, but the smell is nice. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Excuse me. Maybe, but how's I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck. Oh, it doesn't even show which one. Well, was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern now, didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Elaine was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting like a human. Kinda laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to. Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot for a party. More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain? Can you blame me? I saw Colombina leading Capitano somewhere and I had to see what that was about. I had simply asked Colombina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her, and Colombina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long. Whatever, just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. That's one more. Since you're here, might as well stay for a cup of tea. See? Told you she wouldn't mind. She does mind, hello? What do you mean? Much obliged, Sandro. Oh, look who we have here! Good thing I brought extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion. Capitano, I was just about to go find you. Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later. Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two. You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you. I'd like to see you try. If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related. Nom nom. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then one by one, they left without a word. No thanks or whatever, no goodbyes. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh? Oh, it's a festival. When we were sending Columbina off. Or the carnival or whatever. Of all my days with the Fatui, the time to spend with you, Arlecchino and Rosaline, they're my favorite. Goodbye, Sandrone. Don't go, Columbina. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different ending? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart, my voice, asking you to contradict all logic and reason. The resolution is not going to be to get rid of her, but to embrace it. To embrace her, isn't it? Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it, or to have not fought at all? Well, that's the question Paimon posed about the aquarium, huh? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just push it down and pretend not to hear. What's this? Oh, back on the platform where we were fighting Dottore and she was killed. And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elaine's legacy, the last remaining member of our family. Even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Elaine always said, Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like even the things we have left are slowly slipping away? I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye, and even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Stop giving me life lessons! I didn't sign up for this! Ever so logical. What's your take then? She's fading. Feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. Sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time and time again. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to have never had it at all. Better if it would all just disappear. Dark, I know, but the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me, because of what I wish for. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly goes against all logic and reason, after all. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? No, she's going to embrace it. Right? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely, like debugging a code? That might actually be a mercy. I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again. Go ahead. I'm ready. Yep.
悲しいけど人生とはそういうものよ。私はただ分かってる、分かってたわ。私たちは一つなんだもの。
What'd you wish for? I'm sorry, I don't quite follow. That's a little bit reminiscent of Nishida and Ruka who? Ruka the who? Sandrone, are you okay? I'm fine. It's okay to cry, you know. She's a robot. Was she built with crying possible? Cry? You've got to be kidding me. Save the comforting for someone who needs it, Paimon. Just now, that was the emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Elaine tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time. Because of a fear of loss? I suppose. Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on the ship. Yep. The aquarium? The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose, so I stopped putting in the effort. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right? I'll say that. A lot of people feel the same. It just shows how much you care about what you have. What about now? Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit, I think it's beautiful. It's like you said, we get to keep the things we gain along the way, and those are things that can never be replaced, because we choose to hold them in our hearts. There's a song by Ethoro called Sketchbook. I feel like thematically it's only I feel like thematically Sketchbook is more about growing up, kind of. But there are some aspects of it that kind of match. I feel like the part about, like, there's literal line, I'll keep these moments close to my heart and cherish the time we shared. So if our minds start wandering, time starts piling the walls between... I can't sing that high, I hate it, I wish I could. I never sing for anyone but myself right now, but... Walls between us high, no it will never truly be goodbye. Yeah. I'm gonna disappear for a moment. I hope I can still, at some point, reach those ranges. Because having to switch octaves so frequently is weird. But anyway, yeah. Sketchbook is sort of like, it's... You have the pain of growing up, but you don't lose the memories that you gained as a child, necessarily. The stuff that you loved, the stuff that made you feel emotional, you keep those as you grow up. Sketchbook is one of my favorite songs, by the way. I'll just link it in the description. Or I'll link it in the comments if there is Sketchbook. Restream chat. But there's also a and this isn't actually about this summer event, but the second summer event, I think it was the second one, the one with Fischl, Mona, and Kazuha. When I was doing that, during the time I spent doing that event, there was actually another Ethereal song that had came out very recently, in the same album, called Unraveling. And it was, like, so fitting, somehow. It's a song about, like, escapism, just imagining your own fantasy to kind of escape the world. Let me think. What were the lyrics? Because I memorized this one too. I just haven't actually listened to it in a long time. Frick, I can't remember the lyrics right now. I'm gonna have to listen to it again to jog my memory. But so like the whole theme of the second summer event was like official, like in her imagination and just kind of accepting, that. Frick, it was so long ago. It was kind of accepting that like, she isn't a kid anymore. At the very least, she isn't a young kid anymore. But it's still about, like, I feel like it's also kind of, in a way, about growing up, but, just from what I can remember. But it's like, their lines in Unraveling is like, in my golden castle I will hide, and here I'll stay, silly, and here I'll stay, silly. So leave me be for today, or something like that. And it's like, I just remember thinking, why does this song fit so well for some reason? It's just a random song I found out there while I was playing Genshin. It's like, yeah. Athero quickly became one of my favorite artists after that. And they're working on a new album too, actually. Anyway, that was a tangent. Yeah. Well said. Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance. About your wish. Right, earlier you or your inner self mentioned something about her wish. What was it? She's not gonna tell us. At least not yet. Yeah, you think that's something you can just ask and I'll tell you? Think again. I thought again. I'm gonna ask again. What's your wish? I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out. Yep, still the same old Sandrone. That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt, starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my own. Huh? Metaphorically speaking, I mean, come on, let's head back to the ship. I need to talk to that shaman. Huh? Was that for lost souls? You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epiclese, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers, so that's where the emotions within the water converge as well. Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning. I should have been able to hear their voices or something. And under normal circumstances, I'm sure some of your talents would have. The problem is, those souls are no longer complete. Wait, what? Remind me how they ended up like that again. You mentioned something about them being split apart after the Fontainians were dissolved, before they became, when they were still just, oh my goodness, Oceanids into human shape. Yes, it's called soul severing. Oh, Narcissenku's. As I mentioned before, I haven't done this. Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Narcissenku's order came up with it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if she could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, might ensure the world's salvation. Soul severing was the first step of his research. Unfortunately, his theory of the four orthents was imperfect at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical form to dissipate. Jacob, another member of the Narcissenku's order, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical form. He even used some of the people who stood in his way as test subjects for his research. By severing their souls? Yes, after Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed souls ended up merging into Renee's consciousness. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines. But the soul severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to wander, forever wander the waters of Fontaine as listless spirits. Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world, unrecognized by the ley lines or fate. No wonder I couldn't sense them. Breaking free from fate was also one of Renee's goals back then. Not only that, but over time they began to fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment lured in all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted and defiled them into nothing more than accumulations of filth. But the full transformation must have been recent, otherwise the Yudex surely would have noticed. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Melusine patrols. No wonder I kept running into officers from the Chaussee Phantom earlier. In that case, let's go find Uvula and we can sort it out together. No, not just yet. Why not? Wobbuffet. For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare, even though I haven't reported back to Shinasnai yet. I'm not planning to leave the Fatui anytime soon. Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. Involving other people would just complicate things. All I need is for Miss Citlali to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity. Think you can do it? With my eyes closed, this is what I do. I'm a lot better at it than manning a desk, at least. But, how exactly do you plan on resolving this soul stuff? Even to me, there's no obvious answer. It seems pretty complicated, all things considered. Just trust me, I have the perfect solution. Okay, yeah, she's looking all smug again. Alright, if you're that confident, we'll follow your lead. Huh, why does sound interested in helping Fontaine with this syndrome? You never knew Renee and the others, right? No, I didn't, and you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. I wouldn't get 10 feet within 10 feet of Narcissenku's Ordo or its members. But in his later years, Elaine told me he regretted not helping his best friend when he needed it most. He also felt sorry towards Marianne for being too lost in his mechanical research to look after her properly. If you were still with us, I think you'd do the same. He might have a few choice words to say about it, but even after everything, he wouldn't leave his friend's mess for someone else to clean up. Friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing what happened between him and Renee was one of his greatest wishes. All I'm doing is fulfilling it in his stead. You know, you really do seem a little different now. You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Paimon. Giving those aquarium tanks a good cleaning, huh? Just washing off the grime of the past. Turns out a lot can build up after being ignored for so long. What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some grand adventure and what? Now they have their own private code? Stupid. Huh? Alright then, Citlali, tracking this thing down is up to you. Yeah? Oh, right, no problem. You got this, Granny, it's Lee. You got this, Granny, it's Lee. I'm not that old. You come with me to hotel the board for a drink right now. No, why? Why? Because I said so. No! Miss Guillotine, I'll report back to the location tomorrow morning. Just need a drink or two. First to bolster me up. Well, don't let me keep you. Alright, you, time to go. I've got scores that need settling. We're getting the expressive animations again. Huh? Alright. Okay. That is Act 2 of 3 of this summer event. And it has been 2 hours and 12 minutes. I don't remember the third act, if the third acts are usually shorter or longer, but I did do a quick search on how long that this quest is supposed to be. It's supposed to be 4 to 5 hours, so, or 4. Wait, am I going crazy? I don't know. Point is, I think this is a good place to stop. I wasn't planning on fully completing it today anyway, so, yeah. I'm going to just leave it off for here, and get back to it on hopefully on Wednesday. Should be on Wednesday. I don't have anything other planned, so unless something comes up, I will finish this on Wednesday. So yeah, that will be it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're lurking, thanks for lurking. If you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching the VOD. And if you dropped by and left, probably won't hear or see this unless you go through the VOD, but, you know, thanks for dropping by. If you enjoyed this and my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, consider dropping a follow. I'd really appreciate it. So like I said, next stream, most likely Wednesday, just to finish this up. It'll probably be a shorter stream, just because I'm not going to, you know, stream the whole going over the mini games and whatever, that sort of stuff. I can just do that all off camera. And after that, so both Honkai Star Rail and Enfield drop an update this week. So, I think I'm going to stream Enfield first, so that would be next week, the main story, because for Honkai Star Rail, as far as I know, the Fate banners won't actually drop on the day of the update, but then again, I think they drop 10 days after the update, so even a week later, they still won't be available. But in case they are, yeah, I'm just gonna. I think I'll stream Enfield next week, and then Honkai Star Rail the week after, and then ZZZ is a week into Norma's banner, so it gets an update in 2 weeks as well. I'm probably gonna record a video about just doing normal pulls. I won't do anything too crazy, just get her and her Wumbo. But Remiel is upcoming, I think, so I'm gonna pull for her, kind of for meta reasons, just so I'm able to clear, because I haven't been able to consistently clear everything. But anyway, yeah. And in between weeks, well, frick, SmashCon or Supernova is actually coming up. Well, how many weeks is that? That's 3 weeks from now, right? Next week, yeah. SmashCon is, well, 3.5, so I could stream in the earlier days of August. But the second, like, SmashCon, I'll be gone from, like, the 5th to the 10th. So, yeah, but I might be able to stream the 2nd and the 3rd. 4th, I'm gonna see if I can get into practice in one last local. But yeah, that's a very broad stream plan. As for videos, I'm working on the Honkai Star Rail Murata Graphia Memory of Chaos boss guide. I think I got her attack pattern down. It was oddly annoying, but yeah, just have to figure out. Waiting for Spiral Stats to post their statistics, so maybe I can get a better idea of what characters might be good, just because I lack a lot of them, so there's stuff I can't test just because I don't have the characters. But yeah, script's going fine on that. And then just general Tetra League videos whenever I do decide to record them. Decide to do Tetra League. So yeah, once again, that will be it for this stream. And once again, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye!